agreement. Let's take a look. Okay, the Saudi Prime Minister and Crown Prince has signed a strategic mutual defence agreement with the nuclear armed Pakistan, and Pakistan's Field Marshal COS Asim Munir was also present at this signing ceremony. It took place in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. Top sources revealing to CNN News18 that multiple MOUs were signed at the time. To understand more, let's go over to our colleague Akanksha Swaroop. Akanksha, coming over to you. Can you tell us first about the other MOUs that were signed?
Right. A very good morning to you, Toya. In fact, in inputs that have been shared with the Securities Editor, Mr. Manoj Gupta, what we are learning is that these are MOUs signed also on rare earth minerals, petrochemical exploration and investments in Pakistan. So you can see that after pitching this to the United States, they are now taking their sale of rare earths, which nobody knows in terms of how much rare earth does Pakistan really have, but they are going ahead and striking these. This time around, they've done this with Saudi Arabia. It comes after Gulf states have also been deeply rattled by Israel, as was also being discussed between you and Siddhant earlier. And Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif of Pakistan and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman signed this strategic mutual defense agreement in Riyadh. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have been sharing a multifaceted relationship that's also rooted in strategic military cooperation. So, this is also a reflection of how their ties are now encompassing economic assistance and energy supplies, with Riyadh being a significant source of financial aid. We all know how rich Saudi Arabia is as a country. So it reflects the shared commitment of both the nations. Also, both Islamic nations they are also now looking to develop aspects of defense cooperation between the countries. The joint statement that was released by the Pakistan PMO added that the agreement has been signed on the basis of a historic partnership extending for nearly 8 decades. That's based on bonds of brotherhood and Islamic solidarity. That's very key, Toya, to highlight. Top diplomatic sources have also revealed that Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have agreed to work on defense and security cooperation to build joint security mechanism. So Pakistan and Saudi Arabia are not just enjoying a close trade and their military ties also go back decades. Since 1967, in fact, Pakistan has trained more than over 8,000 Saudi armed personnel. Now, this is also to counter Israel's rising aggression in Middle East, which is the bigger game being played by Pakistan over here. The enhanced defense ties are, of course, to also counter the Middle Eastern Arab states increasingly growing wary about how reliable is United States as far as being a long-standing security guarantor is concerned. So Israel's attack on Doha last week has, of course, heightened these concerns. So U.S. and Pakistan, Saudi Arabia defense deal could also be expected. U.S., as we all know, is a major ally of Saudi Arabia, and nowadays Pakistan is getting Washington's attention too. So the deal is in knowledge of the United States, as both Saudi and Pakistan happen to be strategic partners to U.S. The deal will, with nuclear-armed power like Pakistan, comes after Gulf states were deeply rattled by Israel's attack in Doha, and it's also seen as an extraordinary joint session which will be happening between the Arab states. The OIC was also called in the wake of Israel's attack. So you can see this as a solidifying of the Islamic base, and how Donald Trump reacts to this, we will have to see, but it could be a growing cause of concern to Israel. So, yeah.
Akanksha, thank you for putting that into perspective for us. Okay, we're taking your audience now to